Hey everybody, Paul from Flying Colors Painting, and I'm going to do a Shin-Fu call here, which is a lead that I got from a BNI chapter I just joined. I'm in with the previous painter that was there, who's switched categories to being a coach now. So he gave me a text earlier today. I reached out by text to this potential client, and I'm just about to give him a call, and we'll try some Shin-Fu on him, see how I do with that. And one way or the other, I'll either not do great and schedule an appointment with him tomorrow, or, you know, ease the, what do they say, pave the driveway before you park your car. At least he'll have an idea of where I'm coming from, and we'll see how a fit is. So let me just call this guy. Oh, hi, is this Duncan?
Yes, it is.
Hey, how you doing, Duncan? Paul from Flying Colors Painting. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Great. Sorry I couldn't get back to you earlier. It's doing some stuff with my family today,
You know, in all fairness, it's Sunday. I wasn't expecting you to call till Monday.
Oh, wow. Hey, I always like to touch base with people, you know, sooner than later, especially when it comes to you know, responding to quotes and such, you know. What do they say?
For sure.
Business
you know,
never.
I've got some friend, a long-time friend, and I didn't know that he had swapped out your equipment with his business side.
Yeah, he's actually, I've known Matt for years. He was my Sherwin-Williams rep for years and years before he started 5 Point. And yeah, now he's coaching. So he's doing like communication coaching. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I talked to him this afternoon, and he told me that, and he gave me your name.
No, that's wonderful. That's really good to get a referral from Matt. You know, I've been, like I said, I've been dealing with Matt for years and years, and you know, he's I've got some trust in him as well too. He's seen how we operate, so definitely.
Right.
So, what did you have in mind to paint, Duncan? How do you hoping I could help you?
Well, I've got a couple of things. I'm one of these guys that's had a flooded basement.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in that neighborhood, right? That happened.
Me and half my neighbors, or 2/3 of my neighbors, were all in it.
Wow. Okay.
So I wanted to get a quote on, because we're still in the tear out stage right now.
Yes.
I'm likely not gonna rebuild.
Okay.
But I might. Only about a third of the basement is actually finished. But I want to get the floor done, and probably the walls, and I'm thinking I want to try and do this in a way before I, you know, put all the shelves and everything back in it.
No, I understand. Yes.
And so I just thought if I could have a consultation with somebody.
Sure.
That's one job, and that's kind of connected to the insurance and all of that stuff.
Okay. No, I understand. Definitely.
And then I have I'm getting a company to come in and install doors.
Yes. Okay.
A front and a back door.
Yep.
And so when they're done,
Yes.
I want to get the exterior. My house is brick.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at it now on
Okay.
on Google Street View, and you know, funny thing is, I lived at 305 for a few years. Years and years ago. So I know the exact layout of your house.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, I'm looking at it at Google Earth there too. I noticed that your shutters and your sort of color theme is like a light sort of tan.
It's kind of a burnt orange.
Yeah, exactly. Are you planning on your front door and back door? Are you going with a specific color, or are you going to try and match that color?
The back door it'll just be white because it's. You know, like the back door goes out into the back patio, and,
yes.
And for me into the parking lot.
Yes, gotcha.
So, but the interior, I need that to be white.
Yes, okay.
Because it matches the interior of the house as white.
Of course.
The exterior door, it'll be white on the inside, and I'll probably go with that burnt orange or the rustic red, because
if
having lived here, you know, the common use agreement. If I
Yeah. So that's it's
outside the lines, I'm going to get in trouble.
yeah, it's part of the HOA, I guess. So yeah, everybody's got a unique color scheme in that neighborhood. So yeah, that's fine. I can match that color exactly, and we can get that going for you.
I'm not married to the color, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
To be honest with you,
Sure.
whatever.
You know what? If you got a white door, it'd probably go in good too. Like, I'm looking at. Again, I'm looking. I can't really see from the Google Earth, but it looks like your door's white already, isn't it?
No, actually, it is that it's sort of that burnt red.
Oh, okay.
Kind of storm door.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm seeing. Is the storm door on it?
Seeing that, and the light is reflecting off of it.
Gotcha.
I probably won't. Like when they come in, I need them to redo the framing.
I understand.
Nothing's been done on this for like 14, more than that, probably 20 years.
Sure, I understand.
I'm also asking them about the company that's doing the doors. I'm asking them to give me a quote on windows because they're also 20 years old.
Okay.
But I'm not sure that I'm going to go there this year. It's just because I've got too much going on.
Well, that's with dealing with the flood in your basement. I can understand that. Geez, yeah. I feel for everybody who's had issues, and I got lots of friends in Qualicum who are all their basements were underwater as well too. So I can't imagine.
Over there too, and they were saying 4 feet.
Oh man, I know. And was yours that severe?
No, we had 4 inches.
Oh, 4 inches, but still, that's
you know what?
That's enough
it's an interesting thing. 4 inches, and suddenly you're into new furnace and new hot water tank, and
all your
appliances, and it's all got to go. And I have a home office down there.
Right.
And now, so when that comes out, I'm not going to redo the floor.
Yes. Okay.
So they're going to rip out the subfloor and the laminate floor now.
Yes.
I need a week or two to let it dry.
Sure.
And then I'm going to want to paint the entire thing.
Okay, so you're talking like is the foundation walls, is that cinder block down there, or is it a poured concrete sort of a foundation, or do you know?
It's almost like a stucco.
Oh, okay, so it's probably okay, I understand. So you're going to want to seal all
cinder block.
Yes.
And then they put a coating on it. It's actually the walls are in okay shape.
Right.
Where the wall hits the floor, obviously there's some discoloration.
Okay, no, I understand.
But the floor itself, I redid 5 years ago.
Okay.
And it's been great. I haven't had any issues with it. I used a really good product.
Okay.
But when it sat, we were actually in Nova Scotia when the flood hit.
Right.
So it was, we were notified on the Wednesday afternoon. Thursday morning at 5 a.m. I started driving.
Oh, man.
We got into Ottawa at 8 o'clock at night. We started mopping.
Oh, that'll ruin your vacation for sure.
Well, destroyed we just started. We just got out
Lordy, there. Oh, man, I feel for you, Duncan.
But the thing is that because the floor was underwater.
Yes.
It started to bubble.
Okay, that's the coating you put on there.
I would say 95% of it, the adhesion was good and it stayed.
Right.
But when just getting in there with a mop to scrub out some of the debris from the water and all the rest of it, it was taking the paint.
Okay.
Now, it's an unfinished basement. I use it for storage.
Sure, of course.
But I don't. I want it to be.
You want it to be solid, yeah.
On that floor.
Exactly.
For forever and a day.
Nope, I hear you.
I'm going to be putting in a backwater valve.
Yes, that's a great idea.
So I've got a guy coming in to quote me on that, and I don't know what the timeline is.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But that's gonna be the one thing about the floor now.
Okay.
I can either go ahead and do the whole floor, and then have you come back and touch up the part that's disrupted for the backwater valve. Right.
Yeah. That's always something as well too, because I'm not exactly sure what's involved in putting one of those in.
Where your drain is,
yes.
You have a main drain in your basement.
Yes.
They carve out a foot depth.
Right.
Okay, and then where down to where the drain connects to the mains. And for the drainage. And that's where they put the backwater valve in, because these homes are all connected.
Yes.
Right? Our water is getting to the main sewer system from house A to B to C to D.
Great. Gotcha.
So we get a lot of buildup.
Okay. Yeah,
so
I understand that.
So what they do is they dig down about a foot, and it's about maybe a meter by a meter,
right?
Like a big square.
Okay, no, I understand.
And they just take that out, and then they put in this backwater valve, and then they reconcrete around it, but they leave the top of the valve is exposed.
Yes.
so that you can maintain it.
Yes, it only allows water to flow out and doesn't allow it to back up in, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know with that's always something that usually takes about 30 days once concrete's been poured to actually do any kind of coating on it. So,
Right.
we could even do up to that area, and I could pop in, get one of my guys to pop in, and it just take 15 minutes and do that area once it's ready as well too. So
Yeah.
so that everything's good for you, and then
The thing
you're
for me right now is I want to get the whole floor done.
yes.
They're ripping out the stuff in the next week.
Okay, so
Well, I don't even want to schedule this for a couple of weeks.
no,
right?
I understand.
And
Sure.
I'm sure you're probably lined up for a good part of the summer anyway.
Oh yeah, not a problem there.
So the idea is once all the cleaning is out and once the
Yes.
dehumidifiers are gone and the fans are gone and all the rest of it, before I put everything back together,
Yes.
because it's still going to require like 2 parts. I'm going to have to put all the stuff in half the basement,
Yep.
do the floor.
Yes, understood.
Give it the 3 days or whatever it needs to cure.
Yep,
Move everything from the other side back onto the newly painted floor
exactly.
without trashing it.
Sure.
Paint the other half.
I would, yeah, exactly. And I've got some suggestions as far as like coatings for the floor as well too. I would go with like a 2-part epoxy on there.
Yes.
The epoxy is not that terribly expensive either. It smells a lot, but it's what's going to work. It's an oil-based product, right? But
Well, it smells until it's cured.
yep, exactly. So I mean, it's typical oil-based. It'll be pretty bad for the first day. Maybe I'll ask you and your wife if you have kids there as well too to maybe
No,
go.
no kids, we got a cat though.
Okay. All right. Do you mind if I ask what your wife's name is?
Cindy.
Cindy. Okay. Just so I'm not calling her your wife, So yeah, I might ask you to go out and maybe go visit the grandkids or something. That day that we're doing that.
But it's okay, I hear
Oh,
you.
yeah, no, exactly. Or just hang out in the backyard. You'd be fine with that as well too, Duncan. So, okay, well, so it sounds like your rip out is going to occur, probably next week. But I know that they're really backed up as well too.
They've
Eh?
already done the review and the inspection.
Okay,
I'm
great.
expecting them on Tuesday
Okay.
to come in and start. Now, there's not because it's an unfinished basement. Only a third of it was finished.
Yes, gotcha.
So the stuff that needs to get hauled out is
Yes.
going to be taken.
Okay, I understand.
And as soon as it's all out and they've done the disinfecting
Yes.
of the space, right?
Yep.
Then I've got the furnace and hot water tank being replaced.
Okay. So then it's phase 2 after that, and then after that's installed, then you'd come in and do your finishes, I guess, right?
Well, then what I want to do first thing is as soon as I can after that point, I'd like to get the floor and the walls painted.
Yes,
down
of
there.
course. Okay. All right.
And then from that, right, I can wait, and then as you mentioned, once I get the backwater valve in, I can call you back. You can come in and just do that one section.
Of course. Yep.
That'll be ripped up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the exteriors are a completely separate project.
Yes.
We can look at that.
Sure.
The thing is that's going to be dependent on when I get the doors in,
Yes. Okay.
because I'm going to want to match up the framing color
Yes.
with that.
Okay.
And so, but the exterior's not a lot.
No, I'm looking here too. It looks like there's some shutters and maybe the top of your bay window at the front as well too, and I guess some shutters
and
up.
it's all in bad shape, so I'm actually going to want you to, to sand that down as
Oh, of
much
course.
as you can.
Yes, absolutely.
And get it into as best the shape as you can. And I don't know, do you do repair? Like if there's rot on any of it, would you fix that?
Yes, we're fully capable of doing all that sort of stuff as well too.
Okay.
Yeah, my crew.
I'm going to want to look at that now.
Sure.
I know some of my neighbors have been putting in PVC shutters.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's an option as well too. They're fully paintable as well too. Also, unless you wanted to keep them black, like a lot of them are.
Well, I noticed that a lot of the people who are buying them, they're just doing the straight black ones, but they also fade.
Yes. Okay.
But
Yeah.
my shutters are not in bad shape, so I'm tempted to just keep.
Yeah, just keep them going. Maybe
if they're not.
I think the last time I quoted them, I did a house in my neighborhood here, and we ended up buying some from Home Depot for a lady. They were for the vinyl ones, about $300 a set. thereabouts.
Yeah.
And I think they're standard 42 inches high, but there's a bunch of different sizes that you can pick for height wise. But that's the neighborhood of what it costs for that material anyhow.
Well, like I say, Paul, I'm tempted to just leave the ones that I have on there now, the
Sure.
wood ones, because they're in good shape.
Yeah, exactly. Sanded down and patched up where they need to be, and properly primed and painted a couple of coats. Yeah. They'll be fine. Absolutely, I agree with that. And there's no sense spending money when you're about to drop a bunch of money on your interior as well too, right? So, but I know insurances, are they been pretty good with you? Has that experience been okay?
It's hard to gauge, Paul, because the whole industry is under so much stress.
Yes.
With 5,500 homes in Ottawa last week were affected.
Yes.
So the actual company that's coming in to do, like, I've been waiting since Canada Day to get the emergency treatment crew in.
Right.
That's how long it's taken. The crew that came from Hamilton.
Oh wow! Okay, so they
there's like hundreds of these guys. There's like 30 different companies.
Yes.
That are brought in from Quebec, from Montreal, and from southwestern Ontario.
They're just dispatched in. Really? Wow. Yeah, that's.
So it's Cindy and I have done as much as we can.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess you had a sump pump going and the wet dry vacs or.
All by hand.
Oh, you're kidding me! Wow. So you're bucketing that up the stairs? Is that what? Oh my God!
We were able to throw it down we have a laundry sink downstairs.
Oh, okay, and it was working as a drain then, right?
The drain was working.
Okay.
So, but it took us 2 10-hour days, both of us.
Oh, you're kidding me!
To mop up that water.
Wow.
And it was just, and when we got home, you could see it, and it hadn't started to
recede yet,
to go down yet.
Right. Okay.
And of course, there was a power outage here for 34 hours.
Oh, you're kidding me! Wow.
So we didn't have electricity. So it was just.
And it was really hot that period too, right? Like there's no air conditioning.
It exacerbates the problem.
Oh, no kidding.
Want to be down there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So anyway, we're actually in really, really good shape.
No, that's.
We managed to get everything that was wet or damaged. Cindy and I managed to get outside.
Yes.
And the city, was actually very cooperative and just said, put everything on the curb. Sure. And we'll take it whenever we end. Yeah. They came every day.
I heard about that. Yeah, that's they've been accommodating in that way. Yeah, it's natural disasters like that. There's so much debris that just gets hauled out. I've got friends in Bayshore as well that are the same, and they got hit there as well too.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, well, it's
a lot of business out
yeah, well, it's I don't like doing that, but so would I?
It's your business. We're glad you're there.
Yeah, well, you know what, and it's we're all about helping people too. So I mean, I can empathize with what you're going through as well too. So I feel you, Duncan. Definitely, I feel you.
I started out with. I learned about College Pro when I was in university, and I saw their model, and I spent the next 4 years building my own company called Expert Student Painters.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Did interior and exterior, and so I know a little bit about your business. I'm hoping the technology's advanced and the products are advanced.
Yeah, it has, yeah. And, I worked for CertaPro for a little while, and
did you?
So I really got a good grasp on how to manage teams of painters, and that's basically all I do now. I started my own business. We've been around for about 16 years now, and it's great. I've got a lot of repeat business, and that's how we thrive now. I deal with a lot of referrals, and people's always got somebody will refer me, and that's a lot of how my business is raised as well too. So.
Well, I was attracted to Matt and his business because of his background with Sherwin-Williams.
Yes, exactly.
When I ran my company, I struck a strategic partnership with Sherwin-Williams in Winnipeg. That's where I was from.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
But they had the Western Canada division for Sherwin-Williams was run out of Winnipeg.
Okay, gotcha.
And so VP Operations was housed there.
Right.
So I walked in unannounced one day, and I just said, "Hey, I need help."
Yeah, sure.
And that guy sold me everything at cost plus $1.
Oh, that's great. They got you set.
Just because we had 35 university students trying to make their way to, pay their way through school.
Well, of course, and plus that's those commercial accounts that they start for for businesses. They know that it's going to be repeat clients, and they're gonna be selling you a lot of paint too, right? So, I found out with Sherwin-Williams too. They bend over backwards to any questions that I have, and believe me, I've called them about lots of different products. They're very, very helpful, and they know what they're talking about. So, it's great.
So, Paul,
Excellent.
do you need to come and see what you're getting into?
Well,
or do you have a strong enough sense?
I've got a strong enough sense now, and I think I'm going to take your advice, and maybe I'm going to touch base with you in a week. I'll give you a call back,
Sure.
perhaps this time next week at about round 7, and you'll have a better idea as to where you're at as well too. I'd kind of prefer to see it once all the demo's done. If that's going to occur this week, then let's touch base in a week from now, and then I'll come and have a look at it. But in the meantime, what I'll do is I'll look at some tentative numbers for you as well too, and give you an idea what all that's going to run for you also. If that's okay with you, yeah. That way.
And you understand a little bit the craziness of my timelines, but
no, I know exactly. But you know what? I'm used to. I've got a large enough crew that we can accommodate. Even if we have to come in before the water heater and furnace is installed to do underneath them, that's fine too. I can accommodate that. So we'll figure out the best sort of layout of what the timeline should be, and I can accommodate that for you for sure, Duncan.
sounds great.
Okay, wonderful. I'll reach back out in a week. It was really nice to get to know you, and again, I empathize with your situation, and I'm here to help you, definitely.
Thanks, that's awesome.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, Duncan. Have a nice night. Okay, bye now.
Thank you.
All right, well, there's real time there. Real time Shin-Fu to a degree. And that lasted a lot longer than I thought. I am going to post this on the Facebook group if it'll take it, and or at least put a link to it so that I could receive some feedback from that. But I think that went really well. I didn't nail down any pricing, but I did leave it open so that when I call him back, I am going to figure out his square footage of that space, and come up with some with a bracketed price as well. And he seems like he needs this work done, and I don't think he's shopping around too much, because as you heard, there was a flood that affected something like 5,000 homes in Ottawa. So anyway, it's Paul, Flying Colors Painting. I'm here to learn, and I'm receptive to any kind of feedback that you guys could provide. Thanks so much.